Hey everyone, it's Lynn again, and we are here for my long-awaited apartment tour. So I've lived here for almost 2 years. In the past, I felt like I was always in a rush to like make things look complete. And so it was fun taking time to curate everything that came together to make it a home. This is a 2-bed, 1.5 bath. I really love living here. And we're gonna start off at the entrance. If we turn around, this is the door we just came through. And then to the left is the half bath, to the right is the office. So the half bath is for guests when they come over, but it's also Kayla's luxurious toilet space. So cats like to, you know, have their privacy. So she has her own room now, living large. She can pee and shit in peace. And over here is a sink and a toilet and then storage room. Fable recently just sent me a bunch of dinnerware and glassware. Thank you, Fable. You guys are so sweet. I don't know when I'll be able to unbox them yet, so they're sort of just here until I can. Throughout the video, you might notice I have Smiskies hidden throughout the apartment. So this is our first one, this little guy being like toilet paper. Anyways, the first person to comment the correct amount of Smiskies that I have in my house, I'll give you something. You'll win a little something. So good luck. Now, half bath, pretty cool. And even cooler is my office space. This is a queen size bedroom and you can barely fit a queen bed in here in my opinion, but I use it for my at-home office because I work from home. I also have a lot of supplies, so lots of storage and then also display shelves. We're gonna start over here. Up top, I have a lot of Legos in my collection. I actually have a few Lego sets that I haven't built yet that are stored away because I don't have space for them. The first one is Starry Night. You can see little baby Vincent Van Gogh. And I have some figurines. Numbers I stole from when I was in high school, middle school, back in the day because all my friends did that, and now I have a bunch of table cards for no reason. And then the second shelf is my shrine to my love of blue K-trucks. This one has a bunch of boxes, including like a rice cooker miniature, and we have Isabel. I realized her name is Isabel because she is a bell. And I realized this very, very recently. And I've been playing the game for so long, so that's really embarrassing. This is a A24 merch of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Let me show you. My friend Maggie got me this. How to avoid paying taxes. Yeah. Oh, and then this is a Lego set that I found when I was in Seoul. The entire collection they had at that store was farmers market themed, and that's very much up my alley. And then here we have my Vespa Lego. I have a Smiski that's like sitting on a public bench. My friend Tiffany, I have her art print, and I also saved a little paper scrap from her jewelry holder. And this is a dried corsage that I made for me and my friend Meg because I proposed to her to go to our friend Yuling's 30th prom birthday bash. And that was super fun. It was like really nostalgic because you don't really get to experience promposals or going to like a dance with someone outside of high school. And Meg had actually never been proposed to, which I think is so crazy to me. Like she never went to a high school dance with a date. And I'm like, let me do you the honor. And then this last shelf before we get to the cabinet has a bunch of grocery store themed pieces. This is like my first big architectural piece from Lego. I've always dreamt of building one of these as a kid. There's a vending machine that actually vends baby miniature drinks and a baby shopping cart. Another one of Tiffany's prints. And then stored below here is all my Yuri on Ice Nendoroids because I don't have space or a display case for them yet, but I'm slowly collecting them all from like resale sites. And they're pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie, because they don't make them anymore. But this is like my favorite anime of all time. We'll see. We'll see if I can get them. I was scared to put books on my shelves at first because I was like not confident in the way I mounted the shelves, but they've stayed up and there's some heavy stuff. And I've considered getting rid of my Harry Potter books because I don't like J.K. Rowling. I'm gonna fuck with her. And honestly, I'm not rereading her books anytime soon. We have some of my Penguin cloth-bound classics, the Bronte sisters, an easel that I don't really use anymore because it's like a baby one and I got a big one over there. More books, more trinkets. I have a print by my friend Erin a print I thrifted, an empty Hennessy shot that I took on my 22nd birthday. And down here is like my favorite thing ever, which is my Hunter x Hunter Funko Pop display. Love Hunter x Hunter. It's my other favorite anime besides Yuri on Ice. I've collected quite a few. My favorite characters are right here: Kurapika, Kite, and Killua. More childhood books. These I've owned since I was literally like 9 or 10. Talking about things that I've carried with me throughout my moves are these duck baskets. If you've played Unpacking, the main character has this collection of duck statues, chicken statues, that she collects throughout her life, and I guess this is like my version. I thrifted these back when I was still in high school, and they've been with me in every apartment. And then down here, I'm not really like, you know, a huge K-pop listener nowadays. Like, I don't keep up with the new releases and new groups, but I do have the groups that I love, you know, Red Velvet, New Jeans, BTS. Then up here, we got another Lego set, the Loewe box from the Hell's Moving Castle collab, cat bus, pencil pouch, a bunch of my adult fiction paperbacks, an homage to Studio Ghibli, and also Ella Fitzgerald. I have all my collectibles of like Totoro here, and then a bunch of my manga. Actually, it's all my manga. And then down here, I avoid putting anything heavy, so I just have a bunch of the boxes of my figurines. I keep them in case I need to transport them, or if I end up selling them one day, they have their original packaging. And of course, I hung up my gold play button. They never gave me my silver play button, but can't complain. Shout out to y'all. By the way, I have that hung up before I hung up my college diploma. It's right here. I have my art toolbox actually right by it, and my big portfolio art bag for art school. But now we have my desk, which is where I do all my work. I honestly wish I had a bigger surface, but it fits well with the space. I have my flexi spot chair, it's very comfortable. And underneath I have a very cute filing cabinet from the MoMA design store, or it's by the brand Poppin'. And it's all primary colors. It holds a lot of my important documents and memorabilia. And the drawers are very spacious in this desk. They're not super organized. So don't look too closely at them. Anyways, this desktop is usually super messy, but I cleaned it up just for you. And I have my cutting mat, which is where I do my crafts and my illustrations, PC keyboard mat over here, and I have my laptop, my display where I just use my monitor as a second display. I honestly don't use my PC as much anymore, so I'm thinking about how to downsize it. Now over here, this is like the real artsy stuff. I have my easel, and I just finished my first portrait for my first art class ever. I'm taking art classes this summer, in case you didn't know. This chair is from IKEA. They actually just sent it to me. Did I get paint on it? Oh my goodness, I really hope that's not paint. It's inflatable. It's pretty comfortable, but I don't know how I feel about the sensation of like being on a pool floaty essentially, but it is comfortable and it packs flat really well. Above it, I have all my art supplies that are on rotation, so that includes my paints, my inks, palettes, tape, tools, and it's stuff that it just needs to be stored. I'm not gonna use it as often. Goes over here. So I love these shelves. They're just like utility shelves. I found them in cute colors on a huge kitchen supply store. Got art supplies on this side. Everything's very clearly labeled. And then camera equipment, printing materials on this side, more craft supplies, including my sewing machine. Right by the shelves is a strawberry textile rug. And here's a corkboard of all of my pins I've had since I was a child. Above here, we have my sparkly neon sign. I get a lot of questions about this. It's from a company called Yellow Pop. They partnered with an artist to make this specific design. And it's the colors of the pansexual flag. And this is my closet where I've shoved everything that is unappealing and not palatable. So we're not gonna open it. So I think that's everything in the office. Let's move on over. We have the foyer that like I should have put like more thought into, but this is the piano, you know, it plays. So I actually don't play my piano at all anymore because I injured my wrist last year. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I went to PT. I still feel a lot of like phantom and real strain on my wrist when I use it a lot. Obviously I do art and video editing for a living, and now I can't play the piano for more than 30 minutes at a time before it starts like really hurting, which never happened before. I used to play a lot of piano in high school. This was my first big purchase when I moved out at 18 and moved to DC. But yeah, I decided to sell it. It's going to a very lovely home. A son and a mom came by, and the mom is like older and the son is older. The mom played so beautifully. I'm excited for the piano to go to a place where it'll be played every day. And Kayla also came out, hung out with them when they were playing. So I felt like that was a sign that they were the ones that the piano had to go to. It's kind of sad. I feel like I've been letting go of a lot of things that I used to really love. I found this in the trash room of my building. It's a knockoff of the Eames hanger, and I'm not gonna lie, it does its job. It has fallen down a few times because when I host people, they like all put their coats on here, and all of a sudden it's like 200 pounds of coats on this damn rack, and of course it's gonna fall down. So we have a huge stack of books here, ranging from cookbooks, adult fiction, young adult. And this is the pantry. I have a bunch of cute magnets that people have gifted me from their travels, magnets from my travels, photos, art pieces. This is what the pantry looks like, very organized. And in the kitchen, I love this kitchen. It's super spacious. Got my fridge over here, my broken espresso machine. I just made soup for lunch. I have my fire escape shelf as a spice rack. While this is super handy for when I'm cooking, I really hate how dusty everything gets. My favorite things in my kitchen, my Williams Sonoma cutting board. It's beautiful. This can opener, I never realized that my life could be changed by a can opener, but this cuts the outside of the lid rather than the inside, so it's a lot safer and a lot faster. My French press, this is from Bodum. They have this fun color combination of red, blue, and green. I mean, that's like my favorite color combination ever. I will never not be a trinket person, and there's so many cute things from my childhood all the way up to now that I've collected. Most recent addition is this Chinese medicinal oil, and then we go into the dining and living area. Over here, we have my dining table. It's originally from West Elm, but I got it secondhand. It doesn't come with the extension leaf, which I feel dumb. I didn't like fully read the selling description. It just stays in its square format, I guess. And a mug shelf with all my favorite ceramics and a bunch of Smisky stuff. And this is a little catch-all tray that I wove when I was at Copenhagen Fashion Week last year. The person leading the workshop was like, wow, you're really good at this. And I'm like, thanks. I had carpal tunnel 2 months ago. Tiffany got this mug made of us for my birthday. And then this is a mug from a place in Williamsburg, Virginia, where my friend Bailey went to college. This one I picked up from the side of the street in Switzerland, in Sosby. And this is a carabiner mug that I got while I was camping in Shenandoah, senior year. Sentimental value. Look at Kayla right now. Meow. Hi. 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 I don't have food for you, I'm sorry. This hanging lantern swings back and forth for when I need it for eating and then for the living space. This shelf has a bunch of my books and trinkets as well. This is a little figurine that an artist made of me. Tiny art show. I have a photo of me and my friend Jen from when we were in high school, and a collection of matchboxes that I've gotten while living in New York. I also have this lighter. And then we get to the TV and gallery wall area. The gallery wall took me a long time to figure out. Honestly, I don't even know how I got up there. Wow, I was really bold for like climbing that high. But my favorite pieces, I like the Free Speech Ain't Free poster. I got that for free at a bookstore here in New York called Word Up, I believe, or Recirculation. I think it's Recirculation, and Word Up is their sister branch. This painting that my friend Dominic made of me and Kayla back when I had black hair, when I first got my wolf cut. This little doodle collage by Inner Peach. I just love how maximalist it is. It's very colorful. Retro movie poster, A Whisper of the Heart. And 2 photos by Awoza. And right here we have a set of good smelling things, including incense holder that's shaped like a rice pot, and my candle warmer. I highly recommend a candle warmer. They make candles last forever, which is great. ZZ plant. In the middle, we have my sideways Nintendo dock because the new cord they have with the Switch 2 isn't that long. This is the only way it fits my HDMI and also the power source. In my media console, I keep a lot of my electronics, including, where'd it go? My karaoke mic. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Oh shit. And then an armchair that I found in Brooklyn for like $75. Kayla hasn't scratched it up too much yet. I don't sit over here often. I should sit over here more often. Hey. So over here, we have a display of books that I put on dish racks. It's a great way to store your books. And then above, we have a parking mirror. It has a little Smisky glued to it, and you can see view of the apartment and living space. So a lot of my friends like to go take a selfie. And sometimes, you know, I just go over and admire from another perspective. Yeah! Yeah! I really love this media console table. Bunch of storage, great design motifs. I might have broken one of the legs, so I need to get it fixed. That's something that's on my to-do list. What do I have in here? Oh my gosh, I have my cap and gown. It rained on the day that I graduated, so my cap is kind of like flimsy because the inside's just cardboard. And this coffee table has a spread of fun books, magazines, my CD collection. My friend Katrina recently designed a newsletter that has a bunch of fun games in it and stuff. And my other graphic designer friend Jesse has a zine called Bits and Bobs. I don't think you can get it anymore. It was a limited run and he did sell out, so congrats, Jesse. One of my favorite things on this table right now is actually this graphic novel called A Frog in the Fall. I read this at Common Room in Manila, Philippines. Was just so in love with the format and illustration style that I decided to get a copy of my own. This artist and graphic novelist, super talented. This is my couch. I love my couch. If there's one thing I couldn't part ways with, it's my couch. It's so comfortable. I got it secondhand when Kyle used to be a thing. I don't even know what brand it is. If I wanted to rebuy it, I just wouldn't know where to look. It'd probably just have to be custom made. I love the color. It's lived up to a lot of wear and tear. The cushion covers are removable, so you can just put them in the wash. And it's so long and big, so it's perfect for like sprawling out, for hosting people. Like, it's very comfortable to sleep on. I spend a lot of my time here. I'll do work with Kayla on my lap and then watch some TV. I like my throw pillows as well. I'll have them linked below. These are really cute colors, and I have my classic Three Ladies Jasmine Rice pillow and my Piplup Squishmallow over there. Back here we have Kayla's cat tree. I put it by the window because it's an awkward cutout space that is just a feature of the apartment. I didn't know what else to do with it. And then here we have some floating shelves, just books up here, and also a little mini Smisky living room scene that's supposed to mimic the vibes. When I have friends over who are BTS fans, it's funny because like they'll be like, the more you look around, the more like BTS related things you'll see. And one of those things is this very early photo card from School Love Affair or We Are Bulletproof. I have it in this tissue box that is also a TV. I have lamps on either side of the windows that are accessible in the living room. These are from Wooge Design. And then by the couch, I have a cardboard scratcher for Kayla. I also try to like gather her toys, pile them all here, so it's all organized and ready for her. Right here, we walk on in. There's a sliding door. To the bedroom. Okay, so this is where I sleep. I have one of my dining room chairs over here because there's not a way to have all 4 chairs around the table. And so one of them lives here. It's my like not quite dirty laundry chair. I recently changed out my comforter for my summer quilt. It's a little bit lighter, more breathable for the warmer weather. You'll see once again my favorite color scheme, which is the red, blue, green. On the walls, I have more art prints, photo prints, figurines. This teacup lamp I thrifted the first year I lived in DC, and it's stayed with me since. I also have over here my bedside setup, which includes a fan when it gets hot at night, a flip clock that I got while I was in Japan, a Lush body bar that I'm honestly obsessed with. I like a lot of Lush products nowadays. I feel like I'm just in the era of life buying small, nice things. And this has lavender oil, so it helps you fall asleep. This dresser is mid-mod, you know, from Facebook Marketplace. And on top, I have my Spirited Away diorama, a Calmar cabinet that holds some of my perfumes. My favorite fragrances are on the tabletop. I also keep all my jewelry boxes, my bracelet stand, and my glasses. I don't think I've ever worn these glasses on the camera. Oh, and I have these photo strips from when my friends first visited New York, Kim and Jen. my high school besties. A Polaroid of me from when I first moved to New York. This portrait of Kayla on a lily pad. And she looks so peaceful, but angry at the same time, which is like her vibe all the time. Down here, I have a cabinet for a bunch of perfumes. On the windowsill, I have some trays of hair clips. I also have Tiffany's jewelry box. That's like a little strawberry shortcake slice. Right here, we have my koi pond rug. I love this rug. It was made by an artist named Trin, Rugs by Trin. I think it complements this area of the room perfectly since I sit here, like on a lily pad to do my makeup in the mirror. I don't have a nice setup, so I just keep it all in my travel bags. And I just like, no. Glam! On this wall of the room, we have my bamboo divider. Adds a lot of warmth. I hang my favorite pieces of clothing. My purses here, and also on the shelf, along with my stuffed animal collection. I have a ton of keychains hanging off my bags. These are all my plushies. I have Jack the Bulldog, which is my alma mater's mascot, Miffy, Railroad Conductor Snoopy, and Onsen Capybara. This shelf is also from Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, love Facebook Marketplace. And this print I've talked about before, I'm just gonna say it again. I got it at a jazz club in Prague, Czech Republic, with my friend Lincoln. Such a cool piece of art. Really great centerpiece for this side of the room. Once we're back by the entrance, this is my closet. I'm not gonna open it because I'm scared. It's really messy. So we're just gonna be closed. We're gonna go to the last room of the house, the bathroom. So before we get to the bathroom, we have like a bunch of posters I made for like rallies and protests I went to. And over here we have posters that my friends made for when they picked me up from the airport. It's really cute. They did a really good job with the art, and I felt really loved. And then we're in the bathroom. Honestly, I don't know if you can tell, like the ceilings are really tall, and it becomes like really apparent when I like stand by the shower door. You can also really tell by looking at this mirror. Man, I'd never be able to reach it. It's nice to have a bathroom that is connected to my primary bedroom. I haven't done much to personalize this room, but my favorite thing has to be my towels. This is a Totoro towel with a Whisper of the Heart hand facial towel. But yes, this is where I film like day, week in a life, 5 a.m. morning routines where I'm like, you know, there's my apartment. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions on where I got stuff, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to answer as many as I can. For the most part, everything I've collected throughout my life. Kind of crazy to see like my apartment become a museum of stuff. That means a lot to me. Hopefully you get some inspiration for your own space. It takes a lot of time and thought, and you just sort of gotta live life and then your space will come along with it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate anyone who's, you know, come along for like the decorating my apartment journey, and also since like I've moved to New York. Also shout out to anyone who's been watching me since I was like in my childhood bedroom, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye, bye bye.